Hello my dear friends, and welcome back to another Star Wars news update. In today's video we've got some awesome Kenobi news, and we're going to begin with a breaking story that Making Star Wars Net revealed a few hours ago. This is huge. Within the next week, Disney and Lucasfilm are going to be releasing official new footage of the show. It's not going to be a new trailer though, and instead it's going to be more akin to a first look, similar to the one for the Book of Boba Fett that we got last year. So it's probably just going to be a brief scene, a small tease to get us all excited. Let's dive into what Making Star Wars said. New Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi footage is imminent. Today I met with my sources at Disney and I've got some good news. Within a week we should have some new footage for Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. They say so expect something new from the series in a couple of days. I've got to protect my sources, so at this time I'm keeping the content on the table we'll see close to the vest. But the good news is it further confirms the information I've been reporting from my Manhattan Beach sources over the last year. It's going to be exciting. The new Kenobi footage is expected to hit within a week, and we're likely going to see more marketing of the series kicking off very soon. They write, I hate having to hold back specifics, but for now, it's better to play it safe. To clarify, this is official footage, and while there was that leaked video, the so-called olive juice video, this one is going to be through the official pipelines at Disney and Lucasfilm, so it's going to be on Twitter, YouTube, StarWars.com, etc, etc. Now here is the really interesting thing, my dear friends. Making Star Wars address the fact that we got a teaser trailer, and the question fans have been asking is, are we going to get a final trailer? Well, while the obvious answer would be yes, and many expect it to be on May the 4th, they're not too sure. They believe that is the only trailer that we're getting, and everything else that we're going to get are short previews, snippets, scenes, and TV spots. In their own words, they say, I figure most readers are still going to ask when the trailer will drop, because the first footage released was titled Teaser, but they say they're not under any impression that this was a pre-release trailer of any kind. They're not saying for certain that there won't be a final trailer, but it's very, very unlikely. And you're probably wondering the reason for this. Well, they believe it's to do with the fact that Princess Leia is being kept a secret. And while us diehard fans know about them through these leaks, Disney wants her to be a secret for the general viewership. And Making Star Wars say because she appears so prominently in the series, literally right from episode 2, they only have parts of the first episode to work with. And that's why it'd be hard for them to release a second trailer, or should I say final trailer of some kind. But we are going to get some kind of scene and official footage in the next few days. I'm super excited and I hope you are too. But that is not the only piece of Obi-Wan Kenobi news that we have, because a rumor's been circulating that might tell us who the primary composer of the series is. We know that John Williams was involved, that was just for one or two themes. The main composer of the series is yet to be announced. Well, according to users on John Williams' fan site jwfan.com, the composer of the series is Natalie Holt. Holt is probably best known for scoring the successful Disney Plus series Loki, and is set to compose the score for the DCEU flick Batgirl, which releases later in the year. Now, last year, Natalie expressed interest on working on a Star Wars project, but nothing official has confirmed her involvement in the Kenobi series. Now, admittedly, there is some weight to this rumor, because jwfan.com have a reputation for being accurate about composer details before announcements are made. They were the first website to tell us about a new version of Duel of the Fates for The Rise of Skywalker, months before we even had a trailer for the film. Now, while the new version did not end up being used in the movie, it was featured in TV spots for episode 9, so given the site's awareness of the musical side of Hollywood, I wouldn't be surprised if this rumor turned out to be true. And Natalie Holt is a phenomenal composer and violinist, and I can definitely see her style working in the context of Kenobi. Now, after this rumor got out, Jordan Mason at Cinelinx contacted Disney. He asked them if Natalie is indeed the composer of the show, and all they said is, quote, "We will be announcing this soon." So given that official footage is coming out within the next week, and marketing on the series is kicking off soon, it's just a matter of time until the composer is revealed. I've said it before and I'll say it again, the Kenobi series is easily the most anticipated Star Wars project since The Force Awakens, or maybe even ever, and we've waited 17 years to see Ewan McGregor reprise the role as Obi-Wan Kenobi. The return of Ewan and Hayden, and hopefully Liam Neeson, has naturally ramped up the excitement for this project, and of course John Williams being attached is probably one of the most exciting parts of all of this. Even though he's not the main composer, to have some of those classic themes reprised is going to be absolutely beautiful. And if you thought this was going to be a dark and emotional show before, add John Williams to the mix and hopefully Natalie Holt, and we're all going to be reaching for the tissues. And now one final piece of Kenobi news that we have is a leaked Kenobi promo art piece. This looks absolutely amazing. It gives off Revenge of the Sith poster art vibes. Just take a look at this. We've got Obi-Wan on the left, then we have the duel with a smoky blue background, Vader and Kenobi with their lightsabers out, and Vader looking downwards on the right. As I say guys, marketing is about to truly ramp up. And so finally, my dear friends, LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga has added 12 new minifigures. Of course, this is all thanks to the DLC packs. The game just added 2, one featuring characters from Rogue One and the other adding retro LEGO designs for classic characters. The first pack contains Jyn Erso, Bodhi Rook, Cassian Andor, K2SO, Chirrut Imwe, Baze Malbus, Director Krennic, and the other one, the classic characters pack, includes Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia, Han Solo, Darth Vader, and Lando Calrissian, all as they appear in the style of 1999 minifigures. I'm also personally loving the Solo DLC pack. Kira in particular is quite funny, and it's always good to have more versions of Chewie. Now this comes days after a leak revealed minifigure icons for the upcoming expansion pack, The Mandalorian Season 2. Now the Mando Season 2 pack drops on May the 4th, as does the Bad Batch pack and the Trooper character pack. Unfortunately, the character pack for the Bad Batch does not include Omega, so it's just going to be Hunter, Wrecker, Crosshair, and Echo. The Trooper character pack really sounds epic though. We've got a Death Trooper, Incinerator Trooper, Range Trooper, Imperial Shore Trooper, and a Mimban Stormtrooper, and I'm pretty sure the Andor series is going to make some of those really popular. I've shared my thoughts with you on the game before. I'm really loving it, especially the sequel trilogy, which I didn't expect to enjoy as much as the prequels. But as many fans have stated, the sequels in this game do more justice to the characters and story than the films do. The fact that you can explore Jakku or Starkiller Base is really fantastic. I've been loving it, and as I've said, I do share most of my thoughts on that on Patreon. And just before I go, my dear friends, just a quick update on Amy Hennig's upcoming Star Wars game. So yesterday I spoke about it in full depth, and what we know is that previously she worked on a project that's now cancelled, and that was called Ragtag. Well, it turns out some of the story details of that cancelled game are going to be revived by Skydance New Media for the upcoming project. And thanks to Making Star Wars, we do have some information about what that game was going to be like. They say the lead protagonist of the game was a fast-talking, charming human male named Dodger Boone. He would use a pistol along with a weapon that resembled the hilt of a lightsaber. Then there was a 30-year-old female called Robbie Mattox, and she's been described as the Sundance to Dodger's Butch, who would act as a co-protagonist. Mattox was orphaned and raised on level 1313 on Coruscant. The story is one of rebellion, scoundrels, and empire, and it's believed the new game is going to sprinkle elements of the cancelled one into it. Project Ragtag was set between A New Hope and The Empire Strikes Back, but according to Games Radar, the new game is going to take place across the original trilogy, so spanning from A New Hope to Return of the Jedi. Hennig's new game is quite a few years away, but there's other Star Wars games we look forward to, like the Jedi Fallen Order sequel that should get an announcement at Star Wars Celebration. I'm super excited, my dear friends. This is a great time to be a Star Wars gaming fan. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below of this and everything we spoke about in today's video. If you enjoyed it, please be sure to give me a big fat thumbs up, subscribe if you're new as always, and if you want more videos that you can't find here on YouTube, then click the link down below. But until the next one, my dear friends, may the Force be with you always. I'm Star Wars Meg, have a good one.